Alright, so welcome guys to another video, and actually this is one of the more exciting unboxings that we're gonna do here in this channel. So I actually have $1,200 custom IEMs here in front of me, and they're from Eargasm headphones as well. So it's been a while since I wanted to get my own custom IEMs. So these are molded to my ears and also molded to my specifications as well, and that's actually really interesting for me, and we're gonna check this out. Of course, disclaimer guys, this was sent to me by Eargasm for free. Links down below if you want to get your own custom IEM. So since this is a different product here, I want to start out with a custom IEM experience, how to customize your own earphone. Actually, this was molded to my ear. They have an app, and you need to scan your ears on this to get the perfect fit. They have a 3D scanner, and iPhone X Max was the phone that I used to scan my ear. So we're gonna see how good the fitting is on the ear. And also in their website as well, you have a choice whether how many drivers you want to go to. So this one is the Topanga configuration. This has 6 drivers, and I also customized the faceplate on this. So you can customize the faceplate to the color of your choice, and also the number of drivers as well. You can choose lesser drivers and also more drivers as well, depending on your preference. And you can even customize the color of the shell as well. So full customization here, and this is made on demand for you. And the whole experience was just online. So the company is from the US, and I was able to customize my own earphone without going there, actually being there to fit it on the ear. So that's actually really convenient. Everything is online now with this IEM. Maybe just one hiccup for me is you need to make sure that your scans from your phone works like a charm, because my first scan wasn't that good, and I needed to do the scan again. So make sure that you get all the nooks and crannies of your ear to have a perfect fit for your custom IEM. Alright, so this is the box that you're gonna get. It has some holographic thing going on, Eargasm headphones as well, and that design scan for instructions. And on the other side, you're getting embark on an entirely new listening experience for you, and only you achieve incredible detail and match clarity in a product created to fit your ears. Eargasm headphones were created with the most discerning listeners in mind, and a variety of driver configurations to suit their individual needs. The best part, you're ready to go straight out of the box. So opening it up, this is gonna be your unboxing experience. All right, wow, true to you. And you're getting that zpolt blue from the get-go, guys. So that's a custom experience for you. So let's check out the box first, and you're getting some comply tips. This is foam tips here, and yeah, several foam tips and comply branded. You're also getting some Eargasm branded tips as well, and these are foam tips here. So actually, Eargasm is known for their earplugs, so I'm pretty sure that you're gonna make really good tips here. Actually, you have a pretty sizable number of tips, more tips here, and all Eargasm branded. And you're even getting a cleaning cloth here for your IEMs, and you're getting a cleaning brush as well. And this is now your case, and the case is made of faux leather. And of course, the zpolt blue, definitely super welcome here. Eargasm headphones as well. So everything is branded. Opening it up, this is our IEM itself, and would you look at that? Let's try to open it up. So this is now the IEM itself, and looking at the colors, guys, so this is the colors that I chose personally. So I chose the cable color and also the faceplate as well. So it's actually zpolt color here. You have blue and purple. This is the color of the channel. And yeah, from the get-go, first impressions, this is quite weighty in the hand. The cable feels really good and substantial as well. And also the lobes itself is made of the resin plastic, but a good quality resin plastic here. So feels solid overall. So you're getting some 2-pin connectors here as well. Eargasm branded as well. So you're getting some ear hooks as well, but yeah, the ear hooks is a bit visible here. So of course, I'm hoping that this is all black in design. That will be a bit better. And looking at the cable itself, it's definitely weighty. Maybe here in the channel, one of the more weighty ones that I have unboxed so far. So the cable quality is quite good for me. You're getting some straight plug at the top, and Eargasm branded as well. So looking at the IEM itself, so this is the star of the show. And this is molded to my ears, guys. So this is custom fit to my ears. So they did put some fins here. So actually this doesn't go that deep on the ear, but it has some curvatures here. And yeah, I'm really excited to wear this on the ear. So you have that maybe subtle curves here, and also that slight fins there at the top. And also it's not that big of an IEM as well. And here even you're getting that zpolt text. That's really cool for the right indicator. And you are also getting your branding at the side here. Right, so now let's try to wear this on the ear for the first time and see how it fits. Alright, so that is our first fitting, and from the get-go, this is a different fit on the ear for me. So this is one of the best fitting IEMs that I have ever worn on the ear. So everything is just right here. So the stability, how it hugs the ear, how it curves to the ear, is just right. So the fins, the length of the fins is just right here, and also the curvature is still quite breathable on the ear. So yeah, I think that is the key difference of getting custom IEM. So it's perfectly made for your ear. So it will be the more comfortable fit on the ear. It will be the more stable, and also the isolation is quite good as well. So yeah, the fit is perfect. Let's say this is the best fitting IEM that I have ever worn on the ear, and that is definitely something that you pay for custom IEMs. And also when you remove it as well, so it's very easy to remove and wear as well on the ear. Is it that big of a difference compared to your usual IEMs? I would say not that much, but for me this is more of a fine taste now. I think once you wear a custom IEM, you'll already feel the difference between your usual IEMs here. So yeah, the fitting really next level for me in this. So we're gonna have a first listen in these, and we're gonna use the WM1A for this, just to match up the price of this. So let's listen to some Bruno Mars 24K Magic. Right, so firstly, this is a very revealing IEM. So the vocals is quite revealing in the mix. So I would say this is more of a monitor type of listen to the ear. And the micro detail is there. It's really detailed. The separation is quite good as well. So the bass is not that overwhelming in the mix. So that's why the separation is quite good. And yeah, the key difference here for me is the revealing nature of the sound. This is really revealing to listen to. Let's try some Let's Groove, Earth, Wind and Fire. So the sound stage is quite big as well. So definitely quite an expansive sound stage overall. It's also well extended at the top as well. And yeah, the body in the cymbal is really good. So the mids is slightly recessed here. So this might be a slight U type of shape on the ear. Fairly balanced to the ear, but maybe a touch recessed mids. So yeah, the shaker in the right side of Let's Groove, Earth, Wind and Fire is really extended in the mix, but still really good body overall. Yeah, I'm liking my listen so far. This is more of a monitor type of tight. So this is definitely something that I can use as a reference here in this channel. Let's try some Everything Means Nothing tone. Yeah, I'm really liking my overall listen. This fits my preference. I'm also liking the tonality overall. It's quite natural to the ear. So the presentation for me is quite realistic to listen to. So even the tambourine in this is quite full-bodied and very natural to listen to. So the accuracy for me on this is really great. Yeah, the cymbals has good body overall. So yeah, the accuracy for me is definitely there for me. So I can definitely use this as a reference. So let's try another track, maybe some metal music. You Not Me, Dream Theater. So if I'm gonna nitpick here, maybe on top, there's maybe one part of the spectrum that maybe introduces maybe a touch more shimmer than what I would like. We're gonna measure it later to check out what that is. But here, yeah, the vocal is quite revealing, quite accurate to listen to. It's really musical as well. There's some air, but again, not overly done. And the micro detail here just shines in the You Not Me Dream Theater. It's really fast to listen to. So I'm actually pumping up the volume here, and I'm not encountering any hotness whatsoever. That's actually surprising. So it's a front monitor type of listen, but not overly done. Let's try to measure this up and check out how this sounds like, and also compare it to our Shure 846. And also the Massdrop Zeus as well. So we now did some measurements on the Eargasm, and we're now gonna compare it as well to other $1,000 IEMs here in this channel. So keep in mind, guys, that this is an IEM diffused field compensated. So you might be seeing different measurements in other sites compared to mine. But yeah, this is what I got for the Massdrop Zeus versus the Eargasm. And from what I'm seeing here, they do have some similarities here in maybe the overall graph here. So both of them have that recession in the mids region. So that's why maybe when you listen to it, it's still a slight V to the ear. The mids are a bit recessed in the mix. But actually, if both of them have that elevation at the top end, but your Zeus, the elevation is around 7K, and then it goes down after that. But the Eargasm, the extension is around 10 to 12K here. So yeah, that's why maybe it's a bit more revealing for me to listen to. And for me personally, having that 12K is nice for me. I like my 12K personally. So that's why maybe it's more of a monitor type of listen as well, because it's more extended on top here. This is even more extended compared to the Shure 846. So the 846 also has that roll of maybe starting around 8K region. And also, as you guys can see, the sub bass region in the Eargasm as well is a bit more elevated in the mix. So that's why for me, your Eargasm will be more balanced to the ear here compared to the Massdrop Zeus, that on the ear it will be brighter on the ear. Because if you look at the Zeus in the bass region, it's not that elevated. So definitely your 7K elevation at the top in the Zeus is more prominent in the mix here. Alright, so comparing it to the Shure 846. So the 846 different tuning as well here. So compared to the Zeus, the 846 is a different tuning compared to the Eargasm. So the Shure 846 has more forward mids in the signature, and also the bass region as well. Actually, the Eargasm is more elevated in the bass region. But as you can see from the top end, you're not getting that much 12K here in the Shure 846. So that's why the Shure 846 is a bit darker to listen to. Your Eargasm for me is more extended on top, has more shimmer on top in the Eargasm. So that's why it's a bit more revealing to listen to for me. But actually, one advantage of the 846 is, of course, you're getting that elevation in the mids region. So your vocal region still really nice in the Shure 846 here. So that is the measurements compared to other $1,000 IEMs here in the studio. So now let's talk about the sound. So comparing to the Massdrop Zeus, so the Zeus, firstly, the detail is really great on the Zeus. Really still revealing to listen to, having that 16 drivers there. Also really tight sound as well in the Zeus. The Zeus as well having less bass in the measurements. It's brighter to the ear when you listen to the Zeus here. So the Eargasm in comparison. So the first thing that I like in the Eargasm over the Zeus is the vocal region. So I find that the vocal on the Zeus is a bit too boxy for my liking over the Eargasm. So the Eargasm is more revealing for me to listen to in the vocal region. So I like the vocals in the Eargasm more so compared to the Zeus. The bass as well on the Eargasm is a touch more elevated in the mix as well. So the sub bass is more pronounced in the mix. Definitely falls to my preference. So that's why it's kind of balanced for me to listen to on the ear. Your Zeus will definitely be brighter on the ear. So the stage is also bigger for me in the Eargasm. Your Zeus, smaller stage in comparison. And for me, having that 12K in the Eargasm, makes the extension of the treble for me, better compared to the Massdrop Zeus. And that 12K falls to my preference. I listen to a lot of guitar tracks, and having that air frequencies, that additional air frequencies, is really a plus for me. And also like that the Eargasm as well is actually less aggressive to listen to than the Zeus. The Zeus is a touch more fatiguing to listen to over the Eargasm. So that's quite surprising actually for the Eargasm that they were able to make it still revealing to listen to, but not that fatiguing to listen to. So the Zeus, it's really great still for me. Of course, it's still one of my top IEMs in the studio. But for me, I do prefer the Eargasm in this regard, especially for my personal preference. I like the more elevated bass, more prominent bass, also more 12K, more extension on top, brighter vocal as well, and also more revealing vocal for me as well in the mix. So I kind of like the Eargasm more than the Massdrop Zeus. Compared to the Shure 846, so my 846 of course is my reference IEM. One of my reference IEMs. So the 846 is definitely warmer to the ear, having that less treble extension on top. It's definitely darker to listen to. The 846 actually is very relaxing to listen to as well. So compared to the Eargasm, the 846 having not that much air frequencies, is really less fatiguing to listen to. It's more relaxed to the ear, and also it's a more reference sound as well. So the sound in the 846 is more boring to listen to, colder to listen to as well. So I do think that the 846 is more of a reference sound over the Eargasms in this regard. I find the Eargasms will be more of a monitor type of listen to the ear. Actually for the Eargasm, maybe it reminds me of a Bayer dynamic type of sound, really tight sound, and more of a monitor type of listen to the ear. So slightly more aggressive in the Eargasm. The bass is actually more prominent for me in the 846 in the mix, because it's warmer to the ear. And also the 846 still has that lush nice vocal as well. So the positioning for me of the vocal in the 846 is better for me than the Eargasm. So the Eargasm in comparison has more extended top, better separation as well for me, bigger stage, more revealing sound as well. well. More micro detail also. So for me, yeah, the technicalities for me is better overall in the Eargasm in this regard. Also brighter sound as well on the ear. So yes, you know, the 846 is you know, for me still one of my references. I still really like it. But you know, for my listening, my usual listening, the Eargasm now is better for me than the 846. It falls to my personal preference more so compared to the Shure 846. Alright, so let's try to close this thing. So for the Eargasm custom IEMs, I really like this thing. So for you know, the whole, you know, package, I like the fit on the ear, it's perfect. I like the comfort as well, perfect as well, and also the sound quality, it fits my preferences as well. That's enough 12K for me. You know, bright vocal, substantial detail in the mix, great separation, big stage, and also really revealing sound as well. You know, quite natural to listen to, and yeah, quite realistic to listen to on the ear. So really like this thing. Right, next let's go to cons, because I always, you know, talk about cons here in this channel. So first, the case, not the best here. So this is not something that I want to use for my Eargasm. So I will put my Eargasm in a better case, because this might get scratched up in my bag, you know, if it tumbles around. So I will keep this in the box and then put this maybe in a hard case. And also another thing to consider, guys, so now looking at the IEM itself. So for me, in retrospect, I think I would have loved to go to maybe a purple and also white or see-through design. So maybe in this price range, I would like it more to have a see-through design. I think that would look, you know, a bit more upscale. So for me, you know, looking at this, it's not, you know, the most blingy, you know, kind of look. So, you know, that's one downside for me. You know, it's really nicely fitting on the ear, but you know, it's not the most you know, sophisticated looking IEM. But yeah, the Massdrop Zeus doesn't look like, you know, sophisticated as well. So you're not paying for the look here. But yeah, for me, maybe a see-through design, like maybe all white or all see-through, might be a bit better for me, especially yeah, in this price range. I think it will be cooler if you know, it's kind of colorless or see-through. So that's something for you guys to consider. Also, maybe another con is it's the price. So this is $1,200, guys. Obviously this won't be for everybody, but I think, you know, for the price that you're paying for, it's worth it. But I think, yeah, for some people, this can be end game for you, because you know, it's custom fitted to your ear. You know, it will last the test of time for you. It will be the best fitting IEM on your ear. And the sound quality for me as well, it's right up there in terms of the sound. So this won't be for everybody, but for those who can afford it, this is really nice. Just to be honest with you guys, you know, coming into this unboxing, I didn't think that I will want or need a custom, you know, IEM. But now, you know, after listening to this, I'm really impressed. Of course, yes, if you learned something, leave a like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next zpolt video. Goodbye.